ik weet het ook niet. Oh, wacht, we zijn al live en ik praat de hele tijd Nederlands, dus het maakt niet uit. Ik stuur je nu de link.
Jo.
Zit jij wel in de lobby?
Mhm.
Well, hello and a very good evening to everybody watching. We are live at the RPM Round 2 China in mid-gear. I was originally the co-commentator, but due to some problems with YouTube, I became the first commentator and I'm joined by Lucas. Lucas, how are you?
I'm stressed out at the moment, but welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the RPM stream from a different account today because we keep getting errors and we cannot get into the RPM account at the moment to stream this race. So this is the next best option, I guess. I tried everything this afternoon and everything works perfectly fine, but then now all of a sudden I keep getting errors and there seems no solution for it. But I hope everyone will tune in anyway and we can still have a good qualifying and race for this mid-gear league.
Yeah, I hope so as well. Should be fine. It's not what we hoped for, but nothing to do about it, I guess.
No, unfortunately these things tend to happen, but it's not ideal, of course.
That's completely true. I will get the details done and then we see the first car out is Jetfish on the Red Bull.
Yes.
I also noticed some problems in the TAS system already, so it's not the night we hoped for so far.
No, there is a player 16. I think that's Ricard, his name doesn't show up unfortunately, but we move.
And there's a Williams as well. Both of the Red Bulls out together on the same time.
They're going for a slipstream tactic here. We didn't see that yesterday but in low gear, but slipstream is quite powerful here, of course.
Exactly, the straight is very long, and if you find some help from your teammate, it can be really helpful. We already see L behind Jetfish at the moment. And you see how much overspeed he gets.
It helps so much. Fortunately, we do already have some people in chat. I can see Westboy, Shakatak, sorry, Sminotla and Spritzy have tuned in. I'm very sorry once again, guys, that this is the way that we have to stream tonight, but really everything worked fine this afternoon and then now it's giving me errors, so my first time as main commentator is going swimmingly. Or not main commentator anymore because now, fucker.
I'm sorry. The TAS system should be fixed now as well, doing a lot at the same time. And meanwhile we see Jetfish entering sector 1 putting a 23.9, while his teammate puts a 24.0. Evil Master doing a purple sector 1 at the moment.
Evil Master is someone to look out for. He's got a lot of pace. Oh, we've had a... Oh, Ricard is out already. In the Haas. Like, fully crashed out. It is a very, very tricky track, of course, to drive.
Now let's see, L fell back a little behind his teammate. I don't think his slipstream will be enough for him. He wanted to be a little closer.
The gap seems a bit too much, yeah.
Unfortunate for Ricard, because his sector 1 was one of the fastest so far. And we see Luke doing a purple sector 2 at the moment.
Here come the Red Bulls. Oh, but Jetfish invalidated in the final corner.
From L. We see always Rick doing a 32.5.
Oh, and Evil Master
doing the pole time at the moment. And we got an Alpine coming through, that's Luke. Who is on a fast lap at the moment, having a purple sector 2. But his lap is falling off in the final sector.
Yeah. We do have 2 guys on mediums as well. But if it's only 2 guys, I don't see that lap times beating any of the guys.
Ephraim going to P3 right now. Great lap from him. And we got Pui in sector 3 already on 122, so he might have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah, Pui spun out, he was stood still on the side.
We got Steve even. 2:11, also invalidated his lap.
It's gonna be the Ferrari of Pratik now coming up to the line.
Doing
let's see what he can do.
30.
Goes to P3.
0.9. It's a great time from Evil Master so far. He's 4/10 up on Prof. He would love that.
Oh, Rick is going again. He improved his time, but unfortunately he invalidated, so it won't count. Let's see. Zeronix is on the out lap.
Seeing Ephron now doing a purple sector 2. Luke, who is heading for the pits, of course.
It's Richie's Ferrari now.
Richie coming.
Followed closely by Zabijaka as well.
With 31.7. And Zabiaka at 31.8. It's close from P5 to P10. Well, to P10.
Ooh, and Stevie's lost his car again in the same corner. He spun twice already in the corner leading up to the big straight. That's very unfortunate. But a lot of happy Evil Masters in the chat happy about his lap. Qualifying isn't over yet though, so don't get too confident. Ephraim is only less than half a tenth behind you, so don't jinx yourself.
We got the Maverick coming through for a lap right now.
On the mediums, will be quite interesting to see where he can put it.
He gets a decent time. The one stop can work here.
He does go last of all the guys that are running so far. Medium is of course a preferred tire, but not if you're starting too far back.
Exactly, and they seem to be too slow.
Oh, the Ronix go stop.
He took provisional pole right now. It's only 100th of a second.
It's very close. Top 3 within half a tenth of each other.
Richie, who will go in. Ephraim will go in as well, I guess.
I think so, yeah.
I'm wondering about Jetfish, Shix and Mirko, because Shix is on his outlet now. Jetfish is on his outlet. Shix is entering sector 2 at the moment. With Mirko right behind him, so maybe Mirko can be the one who provides. No, he doesn't get the slipstream there.
That's a bit too far back, of course, I think.
Yeah, way too far.
So let's see, the Shix is then the car coming to the line now. He hasn't set a lap time yet, so Important not to invalidate this last corner. Ooh, the big slide. It's still lap time on the board.
Goes to
P6 still.
Mirko going to invalidate it in the final sector. That might be the last corner.
And the Ronix has beaten his own time on the same set of tires.
That's a risky move to make, in my opinion, because you know you need your tires around here.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. So let's say he doesn't manage to improve his time again, then he's starting on those older tires compared to the other guys.
We are on board with Jetfish at the moment, who is going to set his first lap after invalidating his first stint.
It is very tricky as well to not invalidate here. There's a lot of corners which can catch you out, especially in the middle and last sector.
Also, I'm really wondering about the grips, because the telemetry said to me that the air temperature is only 18 degrees and the track's 27, so how much grip is there on these tires for a great fall qualifying lap?
It is always quite tricky in China with the grip, especially early on.
If one of the drivers who is watching the stream will let us know what the race brings for weather, we
can see in the test telemetry.
I can't see
it will be cloudy, but no rain.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. Sorry, my bad. Bit of overcast, I see. Jetfish doing a purple sector 1 and a great sector 2, so, and taking pole on 30.3.
Impressive, very impressive lap. Essentially his first lap time. Here comes Luke in the Alpine. He jumps to P7.
Yeah, he did 7/10 faster than his last lap, so great lap from Luke as well.
Oh, and the other Red Bull boxes. I thought he was going to improve himself.
Big Buggy is about to go for his lap. You see Evil Master in sector 1. He will be going very wide there. He will be looking for that pole again.
I'm sure he would. Let's see. We've got Dragos in the middle sector on the second lap. The McLaren of Pui has invalidated, unfortunately, so he still hasn't got a lap time on the board.
Let's see what the Evil Master can do. Coming through the hairpin here. Only one corner to go.
Only needs little over 10th improvement to get this pole position. And he doesn't quite make it.
Improve his time. He was up in the first sector, so might have been a bit struggling in the middle sector. We all do, I guess.
Here comes Dragos to the line. The Alfa Romeo.
5/10 on his time.
No, he improves, but he doesn't improve his position, unfortunately.
Let's watch always Rick, who will be really wanting to put his car in the top 10 right now. Going a little bit wide, but it is within the track limits. He is 8/10 up at the moment on his previous time, so
ooh, that's very impressive.
That's looking great for him.
Actually, the Aston Martin in front of him, Efron, is also improving his own lap time.
Efron.
Oh, but he slides and he is out. He crashed out.
Very lucky for Rick that he didn't come back to check. Rick improves with 1.2 seconds.
Impressive.
Best time. Great time from Rick there. Efron, unfortunate DNF.
Yeah, Efron went purple in sector 2 as well, so he was on for a great lap.
We see Tyranix coming through again. No, on and out lap.
Tabiaka's coming up to the line. Improves to
taking
P10.
P10. Shix on his out lap. Dragos who will come in. Both of the Rebels already back in top 3 again. They are going to love that. Now the question is, will Jetfish offer his last stint to get L in his slipstream? Back him up a little.
Ooh, if you're defending pole position, I don't know if that's quite a tactic to do at this point.
Let's see if Tyrannis gets it. He's currently equal on his sector 1. Well, I see Prophetic going for purple sector 2 at the moment,
Yeah,
but
but
then
he boxed
invalidates.
Ooh, and
and
Tyrannis is a big
Tyrannis
slide.
is off.
And he's out as well. Oh, this truck's taking a lot of victims again.
Yeah, he's completely missing this rear. Very unfortunate, but with two of the 2 guys out in the top 4,
Yeah.
L might be looking great going for another stint, but
In the meantime, Mirko has jumped up to P6.
oh, I missed that, sorry. Pui, who didn't set a time yet, he can be there in that top 5.
For sure. He needs to get a lap time on the board. Even if it's not in the top 5, it's so crucial to be not at the back for the turn 1 chaos.
Let's see what he can do.
Shix improves to P9.
Red Bull 1-2,
4
imagine, saying John in chat. Yeah, he would love
Could
to
be.
see that.
Could be.
As a Red Bull driver himself.
Pui in the hairpin now.
To be fair, I'm a Red Bull driver myself. I would love to see it. But I'm neutral
A
like
little bit of
Switzerland
bias going
today.
around.
Pui
Here
going
comes Pui.
for
Jumps to
31.2.
P11.
He won't be too happy with that.
Well, it's tactical pole position, I guess, but I'm sure he would have wanted to be higher up.
Shakes and P9, 14 seconds up, so he's not going for a lap. Mirko is not going. First one might be Luke.
Mirko is improving actually. Mirko jumps to P4.
Oh, great lap from him. That means both Aston Martins get P4, P5 at the moment. Luke might be the first one on his out lap. Oh,
Yes,
someone was. Stevie was facing
Stevie's
the wrong way.
Yeah. Ooh, that was very close to contact there with Pui.
It's Frax actually going for it. First one to cross the line at the moment. 30 seconds left in this session. Let's see what he can do. Improved in both sectors so far, so
Here he goes. Ah, he improved,
Not
but he
in-
doesn't gain a position.
not gaining any positions at the moment. The Maverick just crossed the line. Yeah, it will be Luke, the first one to cross. Is Pui going for another time again?
He isn't improving at this point of time. Maybe he's
No.
saved up. Oh, and Shix is out. Oh, he retired in the pit lane, sorry.
Let's see what Luke can do.
He's equal on this time, basically. RPM John in the chat saying that I love Red Bull as well. I'm completely unbiased in this team championship. I'm
That's
the
what
only
he's
neutral
saying.
guy in this league, I think.
No, I don't believe him, John.
I support no one. Oh, Big Pucky is out. And he has crashed out actually in the middle sector. But let's focus on Luke now in the final corner.
27. Ooh, that was a close one on the curb.
He gains some time. He can't, unfortunately, so he finishes P8.
At least his lap times are consistent looking.
That's true.
And we got the Maverick coming on his softs. 29 seconds, yeah. Let's see what he can do.
He can improve, but he doesn't gain a position, unfortunately.
The Mighty Frax coming again. Improving also, but also not gaining a position. Dragos
Now
coming.
here comes Dragos.
Also not gaining any positions. Then we got both Ferraris, and it looks like Richie gave Prof Pratik his slipstream.
Yeah, Prof will have had benefit from that for sure. Prof went purple in sector 2 actually.
Oh, Richie invalidating.
What about Prof? Oh, he jumps to P2, that's very close.
Great lap from Prof. He will be thanking his teammates afterwards.
Yeah.
That slipstream.
I don't know if that was the idea from them, but Prof definitely gained a lot of that on the back straight. But with that lap from Prof, that is the end of qualifying as well.
Exactly, and it's quite a surprise. We totally forgot about Prof at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him go purple in sector 2 a couple of times and then go back in the box again. But this time he hooked his lap together and he's only 0.025 behind pole position.
Exactly, and he has beaten his rival in here. I can't name him as a rival, can I?
I think we all know.
So that might be interesting. Great qualifying so far. We got Jetfish, who is going to start from pole position, followed by Prof Pratik, Tyronix in P3, Evil Master in P4, Mirko on P5, Ephraim in P6, L in P7, Luke in P8, Shix in P9, and Stevie in P10. Then we got Pui and always Rick on the 6th row of the grid, Zabiaka and Richie on the 7th one, followed by Big Puggy, Dragos, Mighty Frax and the Maverick in P17 and P18, and Ricard, who unfortunately DNF'd, ending the pack.
Yeah, so quite an interesting qualifying then.
I'm afraid to ask, but you got any predictions?
Do I have any predictions? If I learned something from yesterday is to not predict anything, because I feel like I commentated skirts so many people and I feel so bad still.
It all might be my fault now.
Yeah, I read in the chat that RPM John is backing his Red Bull Inter-tier teammate of Jetfish, so maybe he has just commentators cursed his own team.
Let's hope so. He didn't, because I'm in Red Bull as well, like I told.
So who do you think will win then?
Yeah, I told it pretty last week as well. Midgear is so close. It's so hard to predict a winner in this class. There's like 5-6 guys in here who can win this race.
Yeah, for sure, because you've got like the Jetfish and Prof Pratik, we all know they are usually up there, and then Evil Master and P4, who I think would have done a bit better disqualifying as well, but there's guys like Pui and P11 who I would have expected to be up there as well.
All I can say is, yeah, Jetfish leading the table right now. He will be happy with this P1.
Yeah, for sure.
And Prof Pratik, of course, also happy with this P2, because in the standing he's just P10, because he was very unfortunate last week. Let's go to the grid order on tires. We see very interesting, the Maverick starting on the hards.
Yeah, it's a risky tactic, but if it pays off, then...
We've seen him do this before. While Zabiaka just lost connection somehow. I'm sure he will be in. Please wait till the race is started. We don't want any glitched lobbies. Don't join during formation lap if you're watching. All of all outside of the top 10 is on mediums, except for Richie, who is going for the softs, and the Maverick on the hards.
I feel like if everything stays clear in turn 1, and I feel like the guys in P11 and 12 of Pui and always Rick have a great chance to climb their way up to grid. Because this medium strategy is actually quite effective here.
Exactly. Well, I just saw Sabiaka rejoining. Let's hope this goes well.
You know this game can be a bit funny, unfortunately, but let's hope nothing.
It has not been
happens.
yet.
You know, in the chat, I'm apparently banned from the Red Bull chat, and I know in my head who I think will crash. Apparently, I'm not saying anything anymore. I'm a neutral bystander at this point. But it might be both the Red Bulls I'm thinking of. But I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not going to reply on that one. Well, Lucas,
Alright,
I hope
cars
you got
lining up
yourself
now.
a beer.
I do. Ready for this?
So am I.
Do you want to do the lights out, Bakker?
You made on to you the honor, mate. Somehow I got no sound watching P1.
No, neither do I, but okay. Let's see, everyone's lining up now.
You go for it.
Alrighty. We're waiting for the lights to come on. Here we go, we've got 5 lights already somehow on my screen. And the lights out and away we don't go.
We don't go yet, alright. Zabiaka has it.
They are out now, and away they go. Let's see. Jetfish has not had a good start, and Profetica is taking the lead into turn 1. Duronix is on the outside of Jetfish. Turns to the inside now, and the 2 Mercedes, Evil Master and Mirko side by side. Mirko goes around the outside of 2 cars, but cannot sig, unfortunately. Prof keeps the lead from Jetfish. Duronix in P4 from Mirko, and Evil Master are still battling side by side into the end of Sector 1 now. Oh, we've got a spinner of Pui in P9. He spun out, unfortunately. And it's going... Oh... It's a... Oh dear, we've got... There's all sorts of stuff going on. I'm lost.
Yeah, so was I for a moment. I was
There was an
watching
incident between...
the back of the pack a little after turn 3, and it's... Yeah, except for Pui, it looks like we all came through quite well, except from Sabiaka having a drive-through penalty. Rick already in P12 again.
Actually, Evil Masters ended up with damage in all this.
I see
that's very unfortunate
Sabiaka
for him.
all over the place at the moment.
Oh, and there's an incident in the back of the grid again.
Oh, there's much more than an incident in the back of the... I don't know what's...
There's a guy shooting into the wall on my screen. What?
Yeah, same here.
Sabiaka is...
Yeah, he's saying in chat he can't control his car somehow.
That's a big issue.
He's
Big
now
Buggy
standing
is
still on
better
track. This
well.
isn't working either. The Maverick, what is he doing?
Oh, please turn. Okay, thank you.
Alright, that made it very interesting.
Okay,
Well,
it has calmed down a little bit now, so it is.
Stevie had a great start. Up in P4 already.
Let's see who's at the best start, and it is in fact Stevie with the best start of today, from P10 to P4. And at the end of lap 1 it is Profetica in the lead from Jetfish and Duronix in the Haas. Then Stevie making up 6 positions into P4 now, followed by Ephraim in the Aston Martin. Evil Master in P6 from Luke, Mirko, L and Shix round out the top 10. As Sabiaka unfortunately has left this session again. And it's RPM always Rick in P11 now. He's going side by side with Shix actually into the middle sector. Could be quite a move, but Shix hangs it around the outside, turns to the inside now. But Rix now hangs it around the outside, and that's great battling.
This was great, some great driving, great respect.
This is actually very impressive. And Rick sticks the move to move up into P10. This was amazing battling. Very good to see.
Absolutely. After all,
Maverick is at spin.
We have seen Rick do crazier stuff, but Shix now getting it back as well. Rick on the outside line, and L is off.
Oh dear.
It's side by side here.
This can go free right here.
With Richie behind him. Who's going to do this? Rick late braking.
Around the outside.
That was some great late braking from Rick.
And now ISRR Richie is actually on the inside of Shix into the final corner.
And
there's a lot of
respect
between these drivers. There's actually a 6-pack cars of 6. So
all
a pack
within
of 6 cars.
5 cents.
Yes, I forgot how to talk. Ooh, but Mirko is at an off. That's unfortunate.
There's a lot happening at the moment, and it's hard to keep up with it as well, if you ask me. Zabiaka's, oh no, Zabiaka's still driving somehow, I don't know. Well, Property managed
Richie
to
makes a
get
move then.
5/10 gap. Yeah, I can't see anything because my tables are not showing any intervals.
No, neither are mine, but Rick and Richie are going side by side into the middle sector again. The soft tires of Richie at this start of the race are actually helping him out quite a lot. As now Shix is on the back of always Rick again. And don't forget, of course, Rick is on the medium tires and he is in between two cars on the soft tires.
Exactly. He is not, yeah, he's looking good for a long stint.
Oh, actually, Jetfish is making a move for the lead. Jetfish is overtaking Prof Fatigue for the lead into the hairpin.
Can Prof switch it back? He doesn't.
Ooh.
That's Jetfish back in the lead again.
Prof is up now too. Oh, Prof boxes already. Does he have? No, he does not have damage. So he's going for a massive undercut. There's still a 6-car battle going on.
But how long will Rick keep this going? Because according to the stats, he is already on 2 warnings. He should not let himself get into that mistake, getting over that line. He knows he has the advantage.
He's on a different strategy, of course. Yeah, he's essentially on for a one-stop, an easier one-stop than the rest of the cars on soft tires.
Yeah, so all the time he can take, he should take it. Don't lose it on penalties, in my opinion, but let's hope he doesn't.
But it is tough to decide when to battle and when not to battle, especially in the early laps, when you want to gain as much track position as possible, of course. But there is quite a train forming behind Rick now.
And there he goes.
There goes his penalty.
Let's see how we look on penalties at the moment. We see Evil Master has a 5 seconds. So does Mirko. And Drago, both Alfa Romeos on 3 seconds penalty at the moment. While Richie is also cutting through the field in P7, already gained 7 spots.
Yeah, these soft tires are really helping him out at the beginning phase of this race.
Well, Luke is getting support in the chat as well. He is doing great at the moment in P5. There's quite a gap to Evil Master.
Al now makes a move on the McLaren of the Mighty Frax. And then Prophetique on new fresh mediums is making a move on the Mighty Frax as well. And he would want to make a move on Al and the Red Bull immediately after on this straight.
Oh, and the Mighty Frax loses it.
Oh dear.
Putting an Alex Albon in the wall there.
He does keep driving. And Prof does make the move into turn 1.
He survived it.
This massive undercut from Prof, he wants to have as much clean air as possible, and he does have some clean air now. So let's see, I mean, Prof is for sure for a 2-stop now, so can Jetfish. Oh, we've got someone off. The Maverick has done an Alex Albon as well, and he's out.
That's very unfortunate. Will this bring a safety car? That's the question.
We didn't see a lot of safety cars until later on in the race yesterday.
Well, Zabiaka is already in the middle of the pack. Very unfortunate he had that.
He is actually a lap down already, yeah. Ooh, SRL Richie has made a mistake. He's lost a lot of positions. He's down to P11 now.
But there's and also no safety car. So let's hope. This car is still in one piece, it looks like it. And while always Rick just broke his way. Oh, that's happening a lot at the hairpin.
There's been a massive incident then. Evil Master, Pooey and always Rick all with damage. Evil Master is in the pits.
Serving that 5 seconds as well. Let's hope we have a look. Let's hope his pit glitch is gone at least. Having that 5 seconds, well, at least he has a clean sheet again.
Rick has chosen to continue even with his front wing damage, as Shix has had enough as well.
going to the mediums, getting a new wing. It looks like his pit stop glitch from last week is gone. Now let's hope we can get back into it. Well, we got Jetfish leading after 6 laps, having a 2-second gap already to Efron. Well, with Dragos in P3, that's quite a surprise.
Up 13 positions.
I don't know where he came from.
Prof is all over the back of Always Rick now, into this middle sector.
Not catching too much dirty air here.
You can now of course wait for the long back straight. With DRS it should be an easy enough pass. Especially on these newer medium tires compared to Rick.
Well, we saw him lift the throttle a little. See if he can... Rick seems to be using a lot of his ERS. He's almost out. Prof also using his ERS, and yeah, this move must be done right now.
Ooh,
no,
Rick
Rick
hanging around the outside.
He doesn't give any presents away.
And this is of course not how. Oh, as his teammate is. There's actually it's the 5th or 4th car already now that has done an Alex Albon.
Prof making another move. Now
yeah,
Prof
with the better grip he should now be able to.
Well, Tyronix also overtakes Rick.
Oh! Efrom and Big Puggy have had it coming together, I think. They're both off and Efrom is out.
It was quite busy in turn 1. It looks quite busy.
It's quite busy everywhere, to be honest. There's so much going on.
Well, Pui managed to close the gap to Dragos for P2. Jetfish really gaining away, walking away with it now. 16-second gap.
I feel like Jetfish, with this gap he has now, will be going for the 1-stop. He can just stretch his tires until the hard compound will make it to the end. And if in fact Prof and the Ronix behind will have to do a 2-stop, then Jetfish could be on for a great result here. We have a yellow flag again.
Yeah, because Zabiaka is all
again.
went out of the way. We got a virtual safety car.
Oh, okay.
With
Zabiaka
Jetfish entering the pits now. Yeah, he is making use of this one.
Of course, it's a no-brainer. And he does go into the hard compounds. Which should, of course, easily make it to the end.
Dragos and Pui not pitting.
So will Jetfish make it out in front of them? Doesn't
I don't
seem
think
like
so.
it.
And then we got a new leader in this race, named RPM Dragos, the model.
Crucially, Jetfish comes out ahead of Prof Boutique. And this virtual safety car has thrown Prof's plan of a 2-stop in the bin really, because it is all reliant on Prof coming out ahead of Jetfish and then pulling a gap again. But now behind Jetfish, whilst Jetfish has already made a pit stop, is going to be very tricky.
Prof just needs to hope his tires are really a lot faster. And Evil Master picking up a drive-through penalty in here.
Oh no, his race has not gone well today. And he expected a lot of it, I saw in the press room. So this is not gone to plan. So can Prof make a move already, capitalize on these cold hard tires of Jetfish?
And having the faster compound himself, of course. Tyronix is also behind Prof on the medium still, so Jetfish might be busy. And Ricard also in P6 at the moment.
Ronix is gaining a lot on Prof here. I don't think it will be quite enough, but...
We got a yellow flag, Zabiaka is off again. Will this bring out a safety car? Yes, it will. So what? Yeah, now Prof is coming in, of course. So is Tyronix, and Ricard keeps on going. He saw his teammate dive in. Will Stevie go in? Stevie goes in as well. Luke goes through.
I feel like the people on the medium combat tires will be really questioning what to do right now, because ideally you want to take them a bit longer.
But Luke is on 2 laps old medium, so yeah, I can imagine he's going through.
Yeah, but they still won't make it to the end, so it's still a 2-stop probably.
Well, we see always Rick is back in P10 on his fresh set of mediums. Stevie taking the hards as well. So we got based on tires, we got Ricard, Profpatik, L, and Stevie as our top 4 at the moment. Richie in top 5 because they don't need to stop anymore.
And of course Jetfish, who
And Evil Master retired in pit as well.
Oh, that's why.
I would have been going.
Of course, everyone should keep going. But
it's 0 points after 2 races for him now.
Yeah, and with the top 15 scoring points,
yeah,
there were only 16 cars driving, so he would have been in the points, probably guaranteed.
Everyone on track is now sure they will get some points.
Apparently Evil Master went in for a drive-through, but it should be all known that the drive-through can't be served under the safety car because that would just gain a massive advantage. Still no reason to give up in my opinion, but let's focus on this race now.
We get the intervals back on again. The safety car will go through another lap with the gap of the Mighty Frax, who will also be back in the race on his hards.
Yep.
Is anyone taking gambles? Yeah, Dragos is taking the hards.
Ooh, that will lose him a lot of positions.
He was on his first set of mediums, and Ricard and Pouille decided to go through on that set.
So now Jetfish is nearly back into his P1 position on fresh hards.
Doing a top of 2.6 seconds for Dragos. One of the fastest of the day. Because he didn't need to change the wing, of course.
No, so if I feel like the safety car will be in this lap, even though the Mighty Frax is actually 50 seconds behind still, I do feel like we'll go back racing this lap.
I don't think that's completely right, to be honest. I don't think that gap is 50 seconds. It's 30 already. I think it will catch the pack.
I think he will catch it as well, yeah.
But what would you do? Getting this safety car restart? Would you wait long? Go early?
No. You don't want to go early. You certainly don't want to go on the long back straight. Maybe you can surprise some people out of the hairpin. But I saw yesterday all the guys were going out of the final corner or even after the final corner. And I think that is the best way around this track, because with such a long straight, the slipstream kicks in so quickly after the safety car restart. But who knows? Pouille is the one deciding, and it will be interesting to see where he does go.
Just taking the start-finish straight will help as well. It's not a very long straight, so there's not a lot of opportunities to pass someone.
We do have to wait another lap, I think, because we haven't got a notification that the safety car is in this lap, did we?
No, I didn't see anything. So. Also, the touch system is not telling anything, so we do have to wait another lap. We are almost... Oh, that's a late notification, to be honest.
Oh, we are going. Okay.
Let's see what
I was just loading up some press room questions, but here we go.
Pouille going early.
No, he's not gone yet.
Oh, he's
now
not
he's gone
yet. He
Overtake on just before the line. But Jetfish is awake. Only 3/10 difference now. As Prof and the Ronix are battling behind into turn 1. Can the Ronix hang it around the outside? He can't,
losing his position maybe to L here. Now having the inside. Oh, and there was a bit of contact, I guess, between
a little
L
bit of a dive on from the Ronix. But Prof leaves space, but...
Oh, and then Ricard is off hard here.
Oh, this could be a big pile-up.
And Profpatik also damaged his wing there in that crash.
Yeah, Prof has got massive damage, which has completely ruined his race. after boxing for new hearts, of course. I didn't see what happened with Ricard, unfortunately.
Me
I
neither,
think it was
but
just in contact.
I just seen him go around. Like
And now the gap
7
behind
times.
Shix is... You can see always Rick after the safety car restart has made up a lot of his wins. He's in P5 now. And right on the back of Shix for P4. And then the top 3 have run away with it, and Jetfish has in fact taken the lead back.
We just missed that in all chaos.
There was a lot happening behind, but in the meantime, indeed, Jetfish has taken the lead back. Now this race is wide open for him.
Luke also in P3. Nice racing from Luke as well. Keeping himself out all kinds of trouble.
Very
avoiding
decent
everything. Looks like there's a train forming behind Stevie at the moment. And we see L and Tyronics boxing, of course.
And
Mighty
well,
Cracks
like
going a
Big
little
Buggy as well.
And always Rick just on the back of Shix at the moment. Of course he has that 3 seconds. Has 3 laps advantage in his tires, that's not too much. So with all the chaos done, it looks like Stevie and Richie on those hards are a professional P2, P3 at the moment.
It's looking very good for the hard compound tires indeed. And Dragos with the freshest compound of tires in P8 as well.
Also Prof Patik and Big Puggy going to the softs. That's quite an interesting one. And
Mirko has lost his front wing.
I don't know why, but if I switch to Mirko, I get a McLaren. Alright,
let's see,
that's him.
Here goes Rick on the back of Shix now. Of course, no DRS yet, that will be enabled next lap.
Don't use too much of your ERS. He has the advantage on ERS as well. Come on, Ricky boy, in chat. I don't need to say who said that.
I think we all know. I can hear it in your voice who it was.
Oh, and a little moment there
for Rick. A little bit of a slide there.
Managed to save it. Well done.
He did lose a bit of time to Shix because of it, but better than staying out.
Also, come on, Luke from the same guy. Yeah, he's supporting his Alpine, of course.
And we are, of course, talking about our dear Spritzy in chat.
Exactly.
On holiday. I hope you're enjoying yourself at the moment, mate.
From what I heard, he was drunk already.
So he is enjoying himself then. So Jetfish in the lead now. But Pooh is still behind him, to be fair, on these 12 level medium tires. If he can run away with Jetfish, then Pooh's race will be wide open as well.
Rick managed to get inside the second again on Shix. Not true, Redman. It's my new name. Closest gap.
I do hope I can fill in the shoes of Spritz in this mid-gear commentary. We haven't seen any guys without a helmet yet, so.
No. They only do that when Spritz is here.
Yeah.
They now know the Chief Steward is here, so they will take our helmets out. Also, Rick not gaining. Rick now losing 3/10 again in sector 2 and 3, so. And gaining another
time penalty.
3 seconds. Putting in his fastest lap, but yeah, he cut the corner for that as well.
Let's see, Big Puggy and Prof on the fresh softs now making a move on the Ronix in the Haas. Big Puggy goes past,
and
Prof as well.
Goes past as well. Yeah, do you think these softs can last?
No.
15 laps. It's still 15 laps.
No.
Why would they take them?
Hoping for another safety car, I suppose.
While Prof Patik also sets the fastest lap and makes the move on Big Puggy as well in turn 1.
Actually, I think Dragos is at a moment because he's lost a lot of time. He's down into P9 now.
we got Richie on the back of Stevie as well. That still might be a provisional P2 fight, although they are in P6 and P7. Just losing a little bit of time right before the DRS detection point. Richie won't be too happy with that, I guess.
Is Pui making a move for the lead? He is not. I think Pui is just sticking behind Jetfish for now. Because of course Pui does have to box still, but I feel like he's stretching his mediums to a phase where he can go for fresh softs.
Yeah, but he will fall back like P12, P13 at this point.
Yeah, but imagine another safety car coming out and Pui gets the opportunity to box for fresh soft compound of tires, then don't count him out.
I won't, but also I missed it, but Rick took P4 of Shix.
Oh yes, yeah. Well done.
I guess a pit stop around here, let's see, it's around 27 seconds, so...
Yeah, there's a big gap from P10 to P9, so you might just come out in between them.
So,
to be honest, I think maybe the guys in P3, P4 and P5 on these medium combative tires will want to maybe stretch them out to the end as well. But they will lose a lot of pace on the back end of this race.
looking at this, the 27-second pit stop would even get Jetfish would fall back around P9, so Pui will as well. That's not too
big
bad.
buggies at the moment. 52.
We got Prof Paratik behind L at the moment. 6 tenths between the two. And we see Tyronix. No,
No,
it's
Ricard.
Ricard.
Prof is making
Lost
the move now into the hairpin. Back into the
Really
points for
using
Prof.
those soft tires.
But now there is a massive, massive gap to P9.
It's 15 seconds he needs to break up. In 12 laps, that's a
That
lot.
will be very tough. And probably what the softs won't make it 12 laps.
Great comms, lads. Enjoying it. Thank you, John. I'm not really enjoying it. There's happening a lot. And I see Stevie overtaking Rick, who also lost his position to Shix. I don't know what happened there. Because
he is completely, but
don't mind the invite. He is gaining his fastest lap. He's putting a fastest lap every round, Rick, and still he's losing.
No, but something must have happened because Rick overtook Shix, and now Shix is 4.5 seconds in front of him.
And he lost his position out to Stevie, even the Richie maybe. Let's see, yeah, the DRS opens, but also Rick will have it. And Richie is on this hard tires, so he's looking very strong. Stevie as well. Of course they would be happy with the top 5 and already, but knowing everyone needs to stop, I would be happy with it.
Pui has actually not yet made a pit stop, so even if he does want to go to, which probably won't make it, but if he does want to go to the end, he of course has to make this mandatory pit stop.
Profit in again. At the moment I'm reading chat where Smidodna just tells me what happened to Prof. Prof dives in.
Well, Prof had an incident after the first safety car reset, of course, where he lost his front wing and then he had to box. He chose to go to soft compounds and now he has to box again because his soft compounds were already on 60% the last time I checked the telemetry. I think he was gambling on another safety car, but that hasn't paid off. But yeah, John said as well in the chat that Volvo is looking very pacey. And he is indeed, and he has actually been very unlucky. John said it as well. What could have been, but that's racing, I suppose.
At the moment he might be, yeah, looking at the gap, he might be happy with a P10 at the moment.
Yeah.
Although
Just
he
points.
overtook Mirko already. And he needs to make up 23 seconds to Tyronix, who isn't pitting anymore, so...
No, so it will be a tough ask, but it's still 10 laps. I mean, another safety car can come out, you never know.
Luke very close to Pouille at the moment. Pouille's tires might be falling off at the moment. There's 17 laps old.
For 17 lap old mediums, looking at the telemetry, they don't look too bad. I mean, they are worn out, of course, but I would have expected way worse.
His times aren't too bad. Also, he gained 9 positions by driving these mediums so far.
Yeah.
He can do he even can do a medium softs.
I think that's his plan. If you can go another 2, maybe 3 laps, then new softs will make it to the end with a lighter car, of course.
And Luke now going for the move. Having that little bit more traction on his fresher tires, and Luke moves up to P2.
Now, I don't know if this was on purpose, but if it was on purpose, then Pouille has played this really smart, because now Pouille gets DRS for this back straight.
He was behind on the
detection point.
The detection
it
point.
Seemed to me like Pouille broke a little bit earlier.
Wing here. And we got a yellow flag, and Big Puggy is off in the L1 corner.
I had a heart attack.
No, I'm not watching Jetfix too much.
No, Jetfish is running away with it at this point.
Well, Lucas fans are happy with the overtake. Unfortunately, he's
re-overtaken.
He is re-overtaken, yes. But he is still looking good. Having the DRS himself now, again on 2 tenths behind him.
And opposite to Pouille, Luke could, if he wanted to, take these tires to the end.
If he wants to, yeah.
Made a pit stop.
And all the cars behind, except for the hard drivers, are on all the tires as he is.
Yeah.
Oh no, Rick is on 10 laps, but if Pouille can do 19
Talking
laps.
About Rick, he's quite close to Stevie now.
He did make up again. Also, Stevie doesn't seem to close, although also while he is pushing, using his ERS, but doesn't seem to be able to close the gap to shit. So maybe the hard tires are limited on pace.
The hard tires are actually almost never a fun compound to race on, but they do get the distance done, so. The Jetfish is making them work, to be honest, and so are Stevie and Rich as well.
Exactly. Luke now going for the move. No, Pouille defending the inside of the hairpin. Can Luke do it? Go for the switchback, having a better exit. He can't. But he is still on 4 tenths. Maybe it's possible on this straight.
Might it be worth for Pouille to just try and stick with Luke? Because arguably Luke has the better pace, and if Pouille does want to extend his stint, then maybe it's smarter to get in the slipstream and DRS of a faster car.
Yeah, if I was Pouille, I would have pushed him down a little, because he's on 70% ERS.
Yeah.
And Stevie seems to be
Stevie
off.
Spun out.
That's very unfortunate for Stevie.
Oh, but Rick has damage, so I think they might have come together. Rick has a lot of damage actually. You can see he's understeering like crazy. And Richie's now making a move on him. And that's gutting for Rick. He has to make another pit stop.
That's very unfortunate again. Maybe
Jetfish now has 6 seconds. 6.5.
Also, Rick is getting overtaken by Stevie again. So yeah, his wing is
Rick has too much damage.
Missing the right side pod. And we all know in 2021 that's not how you want to
The understeer you get is just insane. Yes.
There's a yellow flag again.
Ricard
It's
has spun around again.
Ricard spinning around.
Oh, it's
Spinning
a
around
virtual
here.
safety car.
This might come out handy for Rick, but he would
Ooh,
have been
but
loved to be in a
Ricard has
little.
left the session with his car still on track, so let's
We
hope
need
his
to
car
note
doesn't
this
go
down.
into
But this car is returning to the pit, so let's hope it stays there. It doesn't give
No,
any.
if Ricard doesn't join back, it will just be an AI car driving
Well,
around.
Pui and
That's
Luke
retarded.
both are going for the pits now. Shix is going for the pits. They are going to take those softs.
The medium,
All three of
medium
them.
compound runners don't think they would have made it to the end.
There you goes. Pui softs.
Yep.
Luke taking new mediums.
And Shix goes to the softs as well. I would have gone to the softs as well, yeah. No, actually, I would have stayed out on my mediums.
Yeah, I would have done the same. I mean, it's 7 laps left, and
the last time I looked at the telemetry, their tires weren't too worn to not make it to the end, I think.
exactly. And Luke is already 10 seconds behind Stevie, so who's 5 seconds behind Richie? Going to P2 right now is quite a challenge in only 7 laps.
The top 3 are actually
Oh, and what is
very
this?
good.
There is Shix going completely wide,
Oh,
taking
he's-
out all the boards he could find.
Battling with... Is it a lap car, maybe? Yeah, it is the lap car. Oh, it's the AI car of Ricard. See, this is the problem with not retiring in a pit lane. The AI car gets in the way massively. And that's actually very annoying to see.
And we will note this down and give it through to the stewards.
I know the stewards very well.
Me too, I hired him. We see Pui and Luke. Luke, yeah, on the mediums, of course, but he is in
Pui on
front.
these softs will want to make a move. I think he's going for it. As he does dive to the
Late
inside.
move to the inside, and yeah, Luke, great move
Takes it
there
around
from
the
Luke. That's
outside.
some great defending.
Yeah.
Let's see it without the screen at the moment.
But now actually
Pui
Pui has
coming
got
again.
so much more grip.
Can Luke do anything to at least
No.
switch it
The
back?
move
No,
is
he
done
can't.
before braking.
Great move from Pui. Lining it up already in the second sector, of course.
So 6.8 seconds for Pui to Stevie in P3. Pui does also have a 3-second time penalty, so make that 9.5 seconds effectively.
Maybe that's why Luke isn't defending too hard. As long as he can stay inside his DRS at this moment, he's safe. And he will just follow him to Stevie, who's also doing great again, because he just went off and still P3.
But Pui is gaining so much time. The gap has come down by 1.5 seconds already.
Yeah, and Luke is losing out on it. And Stevie lost it.
Oh no!
This is the commentator's curse, I
And
guess.
it's a safety car. It's a safety car. A full safety car.
Where is Stevie? Oh, he's
Jetfish
in the
is-
wall there.
Jetfish is into the box, so he will go to fresh soft compound tires as well, I assume.
And I do think Richie is going to do the same, to be honest.
Yeah, I think so.
He has a 10
It's a little
second
bit of a
gap. He
no-brainer.
knows he loses some positions, but no,
No, he
Richie's
continues.
staying out. This is an interesting one.
Will he even make it out in front of Jetfish? Yeah, he will. So we do have a new leader now in this race, an actual new leader.
He didn't drive in the lead again before, so
But oh no,
that's
Luke gets a
an
penalty,
unfortunate one, Luke.
and he's boxed again. I don't really understand why he's boxed. I mean, of course he wants to go to the soft compound tires, but
Why didn't he take them in the first place? But we see Rick also not going in.
no. But Rick is on soft compounds, and they're only 1 lap old, so why would you?
I just said Stevie was doing so fine. And then
That's the
it happened.
commentator's curse for you. Yeah, but I mean, guys like Stevie before he crashed out and Rick now back in P5 are a fine example of why you should never give up. Because I'm sure Rick was annoyed that he's got wing damage, but he is now back in P5 with fresh compound tires.
It's very surprisingly that Richie just stayed out. He's a sitting duck at the moment.
Yeah, those hard tires against.
And I know Richie very well. He won't be there defending very hard, knowing those guys are all faster on that compound.
But shouldn't that be also a sign that he maybe should have boxed? I mean, if he does stay out, then the main tactic would be to defend as hard as possible. It's a tough one.
He's not that type of guy.
No, I don't know him that well, but if you say so, then I believe you on your word. But I think we will be racing on laps 24, 25, and then there's 5 laps to go.
Maybe he couldn't get his strategy adjusted that fast. Also an opportunity.
Now let's see in the chat, guys. Make some predictions for who you think is going to win with this restart now, and 8 guys on the soft compound of tires behind Richie in P1.
This small sprint race.
Yeah, again a small RPM sprint race like yesterday. Who do you think is going to win this?
I'll enable the penalties for you so you can check it out. Richie of 13 positions. Yeah, he had a great race. Jetfish, Shix, Richie. So Boris is still thrusting on Richie and his hard tires. After all, it's only 4 laps. He needs to keep the doors closed, and he knows the cars behind will fight as well. He's the one with the clean air in front.
True. He doesn't have any understeer to worry about. Well, I mean, everyone does, but...
I mean, yeah, if I was in his situation, I would have taken a bit of a tricky line, a bit of an annoying line for the car behind. Driving on the middle of the track. Because he just knows his tires are not that fast as theirs are. You need to be a bit smart.
Well, I'm looking at some press room questions at the moment, and we of course asked everyone why they started league racing, and we noticed this yesterday already, but there's a lot of guys saying either the multiplayer lobbies are just no fun, or the career modes are getting too boring. But looking at Richie in P1, he said he's a lifelong gamer and an F1 fan, so it was an easy decision for him. There's a 6 cars in this lap actually, so let's focus on the race.
I really hope we can take them to the end. I know I need to be neutral as commentator, but he deserves his win. Another clean drive.
That's very true. Now let's see where he goes.
Annoying the cars behind,
and he's gone. He's gone, but Jetfish is very awake.
And he has way more traction. Will he take the inside?
On the inside here.
Defending it? No, Richie. Not.
Can he hang it around the outside?
It's aggressively enough. But here he's closing the door for Pui. He's not letting Pui pass that easy. But Tyrannics picks up a penalty as well, and always Rick moves into 5th place, overtaking Luke. So Jetfish looks
really
like
struggling.
He's taking off already. They really want to pass Richie now.
This middle sector, Jetfish can make up so much time. And of course Pui behind is, for the moment, stuck behind Richie. But you can see how much more grip Pui has compared to Richie, and he's making a move already before even the back straight.
Will Richie brake late? He tries it. Yeah,
he will.
This is great defending.
Hanging around the outside.
And
oh,
Pui,
and actually there's Shix on the inside.
Yeah, gaining the position from Pui here. And this is what Richie wants. He wants him to fight behind.
The guys behind to battle. because Pui is actually coming back at Shix on the straight. Chooses for the inside. But Shix is actually gaining a lot on Richie, so this can go 3 wide.
Always Rick just chilling behind there. Oh, almost hitting Shix in the back as well.
And Luke has made a move on Rick.
Yeah, because Rick braked very late. He missed his apex there. And Richie still leading, coming on to the start finish now, taking the inside. Yeah, he is really
Can Pui go around
hard.
the outside here?
Yeah, this was a good move from Pui. But he knows Pui has 3 seconds as well, so...
That's true. Now Shix with a little bit of a switch back out of the turn 3 into this little hairpin at the beginning of sector 2. Richie seems to get a good enough exit.
Yeah, you can really see him use his ERS very wisely. Knowing his exits are not the fastest because of he has way less traction on this compound.
Yeah.
And he's compensating it with the ERS system. As much as he can, at least.
Unfortunately, Richie hasn't managed to stay in the gap, stay in the 1 second gap to Pui, which of course would have been tough anyway, as Rick gets another penalty, unfortunately.
And looking at it now, Pui might even get to that 3 seconds he needs.
Oh, Rick has got damage again. Zeronix made a move on Rick, and I don't know if something happened there, but Rick has ended up with damage. Obviously Shix making a move on Richie now.
Smidotla also saying Richie doing a fine job in those hearts. Yeah, he really is.
I would have actually expected Richie to fall back a little bit quicker, if I'm honest. But he's actually hanging it around the outside of Luke still. As Luke now tries to make a move around the outside of the last corner, but Richie actually
Luke having a great exit here. But Richie still managing to...
Oh, it's going to be 3 wide. Oh, this can go very wrong.
Richie backing out.
That's smart. But Ronix now making a move around the outside of Luke into turn 3. And he comes out in P4 at the exit of the corner. And Richie still knows that the guys ahead of him have a 3 and 5 second time penalty. Now Dragos is on the back of Richie, but also Dragos has a 3 second time penalty, so...
Richie is looking great so far. He just, like I said, he just hopes he can keep up. Maybe get some DRS from the cars in front. Well, we got a yellow flag, property.
Ooh, it's
off, testing the grip on the grass. He likes that.
There's not a lot, but he does it a lot, yeah. Keep it on the black stuff, mate.
While we see L also looking for a move on Dragos.
Shix. The P3.
There might have been a mistake from Shix as well, because the gap was 2 seconds to Luke. So
Richie has actually got DRS, so that's very good for him, defending from Dragos now for P6.
Dragos outbreaking himself.
Oh dear. A lot actually.
Completely missed the
out ahead of
corner.
his teammate.
Still need to say Dragos is doing very well, driving no assist.
Yeah, of course.
And no line.
We know Dragos very well, and he's actually a very clean and actually quite fast driver as well.
He just needs to get a grip on his no assist, and he will be back in there again.
Shix and Luke battling now into the snaky section. A little bit of contact, but nothing major. Shix got the better exit, so can he make a move on Luke? Luke defends the inside, it seems like, but not fully so. Ooh, choose the side.
Late line switch there. It was a little bit of annoying the car behind. You are going to
could also maybe just be a misunderstanding, but it was quite tricky.
And Richie is still within the DRS range of Shix, so
this is what he wants. And actually the gap behind to Richie, L in the Red Bull is not actually in DRS.
I'm opening the penalty system now because we are in the final lap. We didn't notice it so fast, but we are there. With Jetfish, leading 5.6 seconds. I will watch him cross the line eventually. But I would love to see what's happening behind. Richie gaining on this
if Richie gets a good final sector, then he can actually go all the way up to P4.
While we have
Jetfish is now actually
Jetfish
coming to
crossing the line,
for
having a
P1
great
and dominating drive today.
once again. Pui coming
Pui
through on
weaving around.
P2, but
P11 to P2,
it will
very
be interesting
impressive.
to see what the penalties are going to do.
Shix gets
We see
P3.
Shix getting P3, Richie,
and Richie
gets
gets P5.
P5.
Oh, it's actually McLaren of the Mighty Fresh crashed out in the last corner. But after
But
Richie
there's
is
cars
L
coming,
in the
so
Red Bull.
I hope he's out of the way soon enough. He will lose this position. Oh,
Ooh, and he's spun around again.
he's dancing on ice here. Yeah, you made it. Well done,
He is
the Mighty Frax. So there you go, our race winner, Jetfish, with Pui in P2
Dominating drive.
and Shix in P3. We got Pui as driver as the day as well, gaining 9
would agree.
positions. Richie also 9 positions up, so yeah.
Both of them very well driven.
Great race. Happening a lot. It's Jetfish's second victory in a row, actually. And both Jetfish and Pui, their second podium as well, so looks like these two are going for it in mid-gear. Are we doing podium interviews?
Yeah, I'm adding them now. If you can do a confirmation of our standings, then I'll add the guys into the party.
I can do that, hopefully. So the championship standings are as following. Jetfish is leading the championship at this point, of course, with I don't know how much points. Where can I see it? I don't even know.
I don't.
All I know is Jetfish is leading it at this point, and Pui is in second place, of course, because they both got 2 podiums in a row.
Alright, so let's wait a second if any of the other podium guys are joining this party, and then we'll be right with you, Pui.
Okay, no worries.
So,
Alright, so let's while we wait for the other two, let's start with Pui. Pui, talk us through your race, man.
Well, I'm going to be honest, not the best race at the start. I was completely asleep. So if I hit anyone, my bad. Yeah, I was completely asleep. But yeah, I stayed on the mediums to the end. I just had a feeling it'd be another safety car, and yeah, waited it out, and on the softs got the podium. So good.
Yeah, very well done. From P11 to P2, so 9 positions gained.
Yep.
your second
It was
podium.
quite risky waiting
in a
for
row.
the second podium as well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, I thought, what is there to lose? I had a 3-second penalty. I just thought, this is going to be a bad race for me. I don't like China, so I might as well make a gamble here. And yeah, I was very lucky.
I think it's safe to say it worked.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Alright, so
Congrats,
very
man.
well done, man. Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you, guys.
And we have Shix in the party now as well. Hello, Shix.
Good evening.
How are you?
I can
How
imagine.
did you find the race? Alright. Is this your first podium in RPM? Alright. Awesome. So
was
very well
great,
done.
man.
And anything else to say about your race? Alright. Well, that's good to hear. More than happy with the podium around this tricky track, so well done, man. Alright, Bakker, you do our winner then.
I'll do the winner. Congrats, mate. Your second win in a row. You're leading the championship still after 2 rounds. 82 points for you now, so nothing to complain about, right? At the end, how did you experience the race? Yeah, we were all quite surprised that he didn't bid for those softs as well, but after all, he did a great job the last 4 laps defending his positions, and I think he took P4, so he will be happy with that as well. You had a great race.
You were dominant today, like honestly amazing drive. I've actually added Prof to the party because of course you two were battling for the lead in the early stages. Prof, what happened?
Yeah, so I was battling with Jetfish for a bit. I think I got a really good start, so I got into P1, but I got into a few collisions later on, and yeah, just went down from the race.
Well, at least you finished the race and solid points for the Ferrari team on board.
Yeah, good points.
Just unlucky.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Well,
you, Jetfish, and congrats on winning this race. Bakker, anything to say?
No, yeah, congrats to Jetfish, congrats to all podium finishes. Also, Richie having a great race, so congrats to him as well.
Yeah, big shout out to Richie.
Let's all be happy always Rick actually finished the race. And that was it for me.
Alright, then I think on that note we're going to end the stream here. Hopefully tomorrow the stream will be back on the RPM channel. I still don't really know what happened tonight, but we will be looking after it. So yeah, hopefully see you all tomorrow for iGear.
Yeah, thank you for watching, and good evening, good evening, good evening.
See you.